Fixing the Braves, if you didn't see our last episode, we had the best record in Major League Baseball, 104 wins. And we got swept by the Diamondbacks in the divisional round. Ronald Acuna Jr. had an MVP-level season, 35 homers, 46 stolen bases, and 652 at-bats, 199 hits. Taking a look at the stats around the league, or no, the awards around the league. Probably should look at stats. Is there leaders? Yeah, league leaders. That's what we're looking at. Batting average. What? Why is this broken? MLB, what is going on? Oh, is this for the playoffs? Anyways. Well, we'll go to awards then. Most valuable player in the American League, Anthony Santander. I think we already looked at this, but my memory is bad. Yeah, Jordan totally should have won it. And then Shohei Ohtani here. Yeah, we did go over this. Stats are still from the playoffs. All right, we're going to send to the offseason. The Diamondbacks do run the table and win the World Series. The manager has decided to retire. And we do have a player who retires, William Hancock, the 20-year-old with F potential from Alaska, has decided to call it quits. Okay, William. Liam Hendricks calls it quits after not playing at all last year. He did have a very solid season 2 years ago with the Red Sox. But yeah, he only played one out of the last 3 years, going into his age 38 season. Yu Darvish calls it quits. Was very good. He was very, very good all the way to the end. Finishes his career with over 2,000 strikeouts. Obviously, everybody remembers his OG days with the Rangers before that injury. He was amazing. And then he certainly had a renaissance with the Cubs, and then even the Padres had some good years. Just was signed to a diabolical contract back in 2018. And then the Yankees, 27 innings, 3.25 ERA. Not a bad career. DJ LeMahieu hangs him up after not playing last season. 759 career OPS, 46 WAR. Couple All-Stars, couple Gold Gloves, couple Silver Sluggers. Not a bad career. Certainly a bad contract. Kevin Gausman calls it quits. Still a 70 overall, but Gausman says, I'll hang him up. Just 27 strikeouts away from 2,000. Gausman, he was a household name, but he was not good. He was always a middle of the rotation starter for the Orioles, and then later with the Braves and Reds across these 2 seasons. But he really came onto the scene when he started striking out batters. Here in 2020 with the Giants, we saw a huge leap in his velocity, and then he just took off. 2020 with the Giants, 2021 was a leap. Then he got paid and was amazing for several years. Last year, he did slow down to an 11 pitching record, and he'd be going into his age 37 season. JD Martinez retires a Houston Astro, didn't play since 2024, but at age 39, he had 331 career home runs. Obviously, he had a Silver Slugger, bunch of All-Star appearances. In 2017 and 18, this guy was probably the best hitter in baseball. Keep going. Trevor Williams had a nice 2024, but other than that, it was a very up and down career for him. It feels like for every one good year, like I remember he broke out in 2018. For every 1 year good year he had at least 2 or 3 bad ones. Matthew Boyd, same thing. Down the stretch he was just always injured. But again, like a couple good years, a lot of bad years. 2019 he struck out a ton of guys on just a dreadful Tigers team. That's how most teams remember him. Jose Abreu calls it quits. He hasn't played in a minute. And then all these guys as well. Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer enter the Hall of Fame. And now it's time to negotiate with free agents. Chris Sale is 37. He is old. But, he's good. So he wants, I'm gonna do that qualifying offer for Chris Sale. Joe Jimenez, I think I'm gonna let him walk. It's gonna take a lot of money. 1 year, 7.1 mil. Jason Adam is the same price. Actually, I might bring one of these guys back. Salvi is 36. It's gonna take a lot. Yeah, I'm not willing to do that. He's gonna walk. Taylor's 36. He's gonna walk. Tyler. So the Twins are walking. Arcia's gonna walk. Soler. Pierce Johnson's a guy I kind of want to bring back. 1 year, 2.9 mil. Grandal, Fletcher, Haniger, Jansen can all walk. I think Jansen's got to call it quits after this season. Didn't play at all with us last year. Was terrible in AAA. So yeah, I am going to offer an extension to Joe Jimenez. That 1 year deal. Take a look at the budget. We do have a lot of money to spend. We're going to sign a new manager. I mean, Jose Rivera looks like a pretty good guy, as does Mark Nelson, +3 contact. Do not care. Ooh, Vinny Rodriguez. Don't care about the -1 fielding. Drag bunting, control. -2 speed. Any, well-known names here? Jared Cherry, don't care about the bunting, just stealing for him. I hate how this is not, sorted whatsoever. Runs per 9, arm accuracy, don't care. Derek Johnson. Joe Espada. Bring in Joe Espada, the blocking. I don't like the home runs per 9. Yeah, I think the guy at the top just seems the best. I mean, it's not really that. It's not even that biased. It's just what are we doing? Jay Ryu. Don't care about the drag bunting at all. I love that +3 power. Ooh, Jose Rivera. No, I like Jose Rivera. I'm gonna make an offer here. We're gonna do 4 years. Give him that. Hitting coach. Again, don't care about the bunting here for Josh. Give him plenty of money. Make sure he signs third base coach. +2 speed, +2 stealing. Don't care about the blocking. Accepted. Accepted. Yes. -1 stealing, I don't like. +3 fielding, +2 stealing. Don't like the arm strength minus. Oof. Oof, this is rough. Tony, -3 fielding. We don't want him. -1 stealing. Well, I mean, Sebastian here doesn't seem too bad. He's all pluses. And he's cheap, too. Give him that. See if he takes it. He does. No. Yes. Alright. So, who's on the roster? It looks like Chris Sale did not accept, and I think that's fine. I don't think we need a starter. I think we're set on starting pitching. I mean, we've got Jordan Montgomery, we have Elder, we still have Junis. I don't know if we want him, but we got Vines, who's going to be good, Smith-Shawver. Don't need a starting pitcher. I think the kind of pitchers we need are a lot of relievers, like a lot of middle relief pitchers. We just lost our whole bullpen, basically. We could use a backup catcher. Don't know if Drake Baldwin's that guy, and we don't even know if Sean Murphy is that guy. Obviously, my manual development is going to tank him quite a bit after just 3 consecutive horrible seasons. Olsen, we're good at first, good at second, good at third. Kiner Falefa is not the guy at short. It's going to be Colson Montgomery. He came back for the playoffs. He's going to get a bump in those manual development. Kellenic, we got Profar. We got Harris. Even got Eli White, who's still in the picture. Have Acuna, you have Butler. And then Shelby Sutton. He's only a D potential, but he's already Major League ready. Call him up to AAA. Is that our first round pick? It's gonna suck. We have not drafted well. Alright, let's look at the 40-man. Call up everybody we need to. Tyrese Turner, we saw he was very solid. He could be a guy who's going to get a bump as well. Eli White is 32. Good lord. Anybody else? Trump? No. 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 Nope. 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 Alright. So taking a look at the rotation, it's gonna be something like Strider, Lopez, Schwelly, Holmes, and Montgomery, which is just fine. We also have Elder, Smith, Shawver, Vines. We just need a bullpen. We need a whole bullpen. The lineup looks fine. I mean, we could probably use like a backup catcher, but the lineup looks fine. So we really need to focus on bullpen. Obviously, we want to spend money on a guy like Sale, but I don't think that makes sense for our team right now. Makes more sense to sign a guy like Chris Bubich. I think Bubich is going to be really good. We have Hunter Harvey is here. If you look at him, he just had a 31 save season with Philly. I want to bring in Joe Jimenez. Jose Alvarado does not sound bad. Minter has played in 200 games almost the past 2 years, and he's got a 2 ERA. He was an all-star. I mean, AJ Minter, we could easily bring him home. He's 33. Pyops is 32. He's had 42 saves, but he's not good. Gregory Soto. I love me some Gregory Soto. Just had a spike in the strikeouts, but was not good. Catchers. It's like a good backup catcher. Jake Rogers. Kind of bad. Carson Kelly. Too much money. We could do like a Higashioka. Never mind, he's 36. He's 36, for heaven's sake. All these guys are so old. 36. Trevino's 34. Torrens? I feel like Luis Torrens couldn't be too bad. Could just bring back Salvi. 1 year, 6.9 mil. All free agents, catchers. Yeah. Bohm is here. Kim, Rosarena. We could use a backup infielder, couldn't we? like an extra guy. Like maybe a Jorge Mateo, but then this is another. Yeah, this could be just another Isaiah Kiner-Falefa situation where we pay somebody that sucks way too much money. Paul DeJong, possibly. I feel like maybe Paul DeJong could be a guy later in the rotation or later in the cycle. I think for now I'm going to throw Minter on there. Gratterall was terrible. Stanek just had a good year. I mean, I feel like we'll throw Stanek on there. Send to the next free agency. Yeah. Joe Jimenez, I feel like this gets it done. AJ Minter, willing to do that. And then Ryan Stanek, I'll do that as for you as well. Freddie Peralta on a 6-year deal to the Royals. Ryan Stanek is not quite convinced. Nico Hoerner's going back. And we do sign Joe Jimenez. He's back. AJ Minter. Also, welcome back. Okay, we're going to stop simulating here because I realized we got to offer up arbitration. Lawrence Butler. I feel like Butler's going to want like at least $4 million. I'll give him like 3.5. Schwelly. Actually, I kind of want to sign Butler on a long-term thing. I'll do like $12.5 million a year for 7 years. About like 16 mil. 5 years. I think I'm willing to pay that. I'm willing to give that to Lawrence Butler. Yeah, we're going to do that. Schwelly is another guy I think I want to pay. Kelenic, yeah, he should be fine with that. Elder's gonna jump up. I'll offer that to Lee. Offer that to De Los Santos. I think we're gonna let Madrigal walk. Yeah, $2 million. He's certainly just walking. Tender contract. Grant Holmes is going to get renewed. Montgomery is, of course, going to get renewed. Vines is the GOAT. Smith-Shawver. All these guys are expected to be part of the team next year. Eli White. Nacho. Drake Baldwin. Drew Hackenberg. We're hoping he'll get some action soon. Luis de Avila. All these guys are coming back. Angel Perdomo. I don't know. Eh. Sure. Fine, we'll bring back Enola Paredes. Is Luke Williams all that? I don't think so. I think he walks. Jose Devers, 27. He's still getting better. Yeah, I think we'll bring him back for 490K. I think that's worth it. Tyrese Turner. He's going to come back. Kevin Kilpatrick was really bad in the minors, but he'll come back. Tromp. We'll keep moving Tromp down and bring him back. Javier Vaz. Sure. Come on back, pal. A lot of this is just like you're a placeholder in our minor league system, and you're cheap. So by default you're coming back. But if you are down here in the 63s like Connor Capel and you cost money, I'm just not bringing you back. I'm sorry. There's no reason to bring you back if you're that bad at that much money. Like I could get younger, much more promising players for you. Whoa, Mark Church. Played one game. Yeah, you're going to walk. Lisandro. Yeah, welcome back. 56 overall, 27-year-old. Bring him back. Kobe Cato. Yeah, he's 27. Fine, one more year. David Maccabee. Very similar thing. But yeah, like you're a placeholder on our roster. This guy sucks. 27. We'll bring him back. So, who cares? Randall. You are better, so I'll bring you back. Lucas Braun. Larry is only 25. He's so bad. Kenzie Rowland. He's very good. 90 potential. And Tommy Gilchrist, very similar thing, very raw, very young, no reason to let him go. But Mark Church, Connor Capel, and Luke Williams, they're not getting renewed. They're going to walk. We're going to sim to our next free agency. Jazz goes back. Skubal gets the bag, $361.2 million. To go to Seattle, we are going to look at the free agency now. Got Stanek. I think we got to bring in one more reliever. I think Chris Bubich. We're going to try him. And then, kind of like Tyler Stevenson. I like the idea of bringing him in. I know he's made 2 straight All-Star teams. You know, last year he was so shit. I don't know. Bringing back Salvi sounds like a good idea. But then again, I could go with like a more defensive option, like a Jose Trevino. Yeah, his fielding is so good. Let's just get Jose Trevino. I know I get him in like every one of these rebuilds. Last date off arbitration, that's just fine. And I think we signed Lawrence Butler. Yes, Lawrence Butler is on contract for 5 more seasons, $16 million a year. That's clutch. Very, very clutch. We're gonna keep on going. Free agency 4. Yeah. Let's go Stanek. Let him have that. Bubich does not like us. Trevino, we can easily get him. Think we'll be fine after this. Nope. Send to the winter meetings. Stanek, we have a hearing, and he is going to be on the squad. Trevino should also accept. Wow, he has not accepted. Crochet to the Mets for the bag. Free agency, I am going to look at just like some all free agents. It's like some minor league filler players that are above 50 overall, preferably. Kevin Sim. Kevin Sim can come over. Matt Mervis is only worth 80K. Certainly come on over. Nick Merkel is 28. I think I'm going to go with Wallace. He's got a bump to K for 9. Sure, come on over. Then I think I'm going to go with like an experimental infielder. Ooh, Castellanos. Maybe like a DH type guy. Against lefties, very good. How much is he asking for? 10 million for a 1-year deal. Ooh, that's very intriguing. Casey Schmidt just had a great year. It was just Barry Bonds for 154 ABs. Kills lefties, good defensively, positional versatility. Maybe. Kind of like the idea of Casey Schmidt. Offer Trevino, same thing. See if he accepts. He should. 78% interest, and I'm offering what he likes. He does sign. Welcome to the team, pal. Alright, we are going to offer Casey Schmidt exactly what he demands. He's probably not going to accept, but it is what it is. Sim on over to those winter meetings. Sim to the Rule 5 draft. Skip the lottery. We're going to go to the Rule 5. Some guys getting picked. And we are all the way down here with the last pick in the draft. Taking a look here, Brian Sammons is here. 31-year-old. 2 years ago, or I guess it would be 3 years ago, he was pretty solid in 27 and the third innings. Randy Dobnak is here every year. Jose Hernandez is very interesting. I think this could be one of the relievers we're looking for. Same thing with Michael Kopech. I think Michael Kopech might have to be the draft. If we can get both Hernandez and Kopech, kind of crazy. Carson Fulmer's here. The fielders are never that good in this. David Bodie is interesting. It's been a while since he played. Miles Straw is certainly interesting as well. We're going to go with Kopech, draft him, and then see if the other guy, Jose Hernandez, is still available, which he is. I'm gonna pick him up as well. And we're going to skip this last selection. So we do pick up 2 more relievers that were like free agent worthy. In Jose Hernandez and Michael Kopech. They're kind of on par with Ryan Stanek here. And I am also going to make a trade. I want to give away a bundle of guys that we didn't re-sign. No. Okay. Give away another starter. Yeah, what can I get for Angel Perdomo? Can I get like a decent middle infielder for that? Who wants him? The Nationals kind of wanted him. They need a starter. They kind of do. We need. Ooh, the Reds could use like a number 5. I know Perdomo's bad. Let's go Brewers. Let's give him to the Brewers. And let's see if they won't give us like a Rodolfo Castro. It's going to take Lloyd Friedenberg. Is that the guy we just signed? No, he's one of the other guys. I think I can make this work not being Friedenberg. Probably give you Javier Vaz. Okay. What else do I gotta go up here? Nick Fraze. Nick Fraze pretty much gets it done. And then from there, I just have to give up Kobe Cato. Yeah, we're gonna go grab Rodolfo Castro from the Brewers. He's gonna join the roster. He's gonna be our lefty masher. Casey Schmidt, he signs as well. So we have some depth pieces that we could use. We're gonna offer free agents. Chris Bubich is not ready to sign just yet. Alec Boehm on a nice deal to the Mariners. Almost ready to sign Chris Bubich. Jack Flaherty back to the Tigers. Almost ready to sign Chris Bubich. Now we should be able to sign him. We'll give him what he wants. All right, here's the big decision for Chris. And he does sign, so that's huge. That is a big-time player for us. Offer contracts to free agents. No. 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 Chris Sale goes to the Brewers, and it's a 2-year deal. Good for him. I'm going to sim to renewable contracts. And Yell is going to get $930K. Dylan Lee, they side with us. Kopech, he's going to get $872K. Kelenic, they sided with us. Elder, they sided with us. And then we're just going to keep on trucking through the season. We're going to go to spring training. All right, so now it's time for I'm going to actually do my manual development on screen. Strider, I think, is fine. Lopez, again, I think Schwellenbach needs a bump up. He had a great year. What we specifically saw get better with him was the home runs per 9, and also the hits per 9. So he will be getting a +2 to both of those. He'll also be getting a +2 to his potential, which is great because he was a -2 last year, I believe. Grant Holmes was not particularly good. I think he should have a -1 to all major pitching stats. Nothing crazy, though. Jordan Montgomery was very good. Yeah, he was solid. I think he should get a... Let's just give him like a +1 to hits per 9, +2 to home runs per 9. Elder was very solid again, but not great. Yeah, he's not going to go up. Junis is up in the bigs. He was not just not that guy. I think he's got to go down. Let's just mainly take down his potential. And then hits per 9 is going to go down by 3. Walks per 9 is going to go down by 5. Vines was not at all. We'll just keep him how he is. Smith Shawver didn't play. We'll keep him. And then Drew Hackenberg was elite in the minors. I usually don't do this, but I am going to bump his potential and then every major stat up by 2, including his stamina. Relievers, Bubich, Jimenez was good. He could get a bump again. Didn't strike out like anybody, but the home runs per 9 was great. So let's just do a +5 to home, or +4 to home runs per 9. Minter, we just got, so it doesn't matter. Lee was bad last year, so I think he could go down. The strikeouts were still good. Actually, the FIP was fine. Hernandez and Kopech will stay. Stanek was very good last year. I think the home runs per 9 was elite. So we'll give him a +1 to hits per 9 and a +4 to home runs per 9. De Los Santos didn't pitch. Paredes didn't pitch, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Devin Williams, we'll keep him. And then Sean Murphy's going to go down a lot. Everything's going to go down for Murphy. Yeah, his potential is going to go down by 4. Contact's going to go down by 6. Well, let's do 8. Let's do 8 even. Power's going to go down by 5. Then we'll do vision down by 3, discipline down by 2, clutch down by 1. Yeah, Murphy is down to an 80 overall. He just got a lot worse, and we're paying him a lot of money. Trevino, he's fine. We just got him. Baldwin is fine. Olsen just had the same year, so he's good. Albies did just have a good season. I'll bump his contact against righties up by 2 and his potential up by 1. Schmidt was great last year. I forgot. We'll bump his. Let me do a little editing here. We'll do potential up by 3, contact up by 6, power up by 1. LeBlanc didn't play last year. Riley was the same player he always is. Rainer Falefa was bad, but not terrible. We'll do potential down by 1 and all major hitting stats down by 2. Rainer Falefa, Montgomery was great. We'll do potential up by 2 and all major hitting stats up by 3. Clutch up by 5, because we know he was really clutch for us. We'll also do contact. Rodolfo Castro is fine how he is. Nacho didn't really play. Kalanick was bad. Or no, Kalanick was fine. He's fine how he is. Profar was really good. We'll bump his contact up. We'll do 74, 95. Profar, yep, 78. Eloy barely played. Tyrese Turner was good, so we'll bump his. Yeah, Tyrese Turner was really good, so we'll bump his potential up to a 72, just because he's so low rated, and we'll do contact up by a decent bit as well, because he was really good for us. Michael Harris was not particularly good. The contact was really bad. We're going to go potential down by 1 and all major contact ratings down by 5. Eli White didn't play. Acuna was amazing. I don't know what we could bump up, though. I guess we'll do all major hitting stats up by 1. And then Butler was also really good. I think his contact and his power deserve to go up by a little bit. We'll do potential up by 1, and then all major hitting stats, or no, just contact and power up by 2. And I think that should be it for our manual development. We'll take a look at the lineups. We'll do Acuna in right, Butler in left, Riley the third baseman, Olsen at first, Profar the DH, Albies at second, Harris at Murphy is so bad. 103 against 110. I guess Murphy is the guy. He's so terrible. We'll do Acuna is the leadoff man. Then it's Butler. Then it's Riley. Then it's Olsen. Then it's Harris. Then it's Profar. Then it's Albies. Then it's Albies. Then it's Profar. Then it's Montgomery. Then it's Murphy. Against lefties, we will have Montgomery not play. Murphy's going to play. And then so is... Casey Schmidt is good. Who's going to go out? Eloy's going out for Rodolfo Castro. Where is Rodolfo Castro? And then, I guess Butler for Schmidt. I guess that's going to be how it is. Yeah, I guess Butler for Schmidt. Castro, nobody can play the outfield. It's kind of concerning. But that's good, because we want Profar in the outfield. We'll do Rodolfo Castro as the DH. Profar in left. Harris in center. Acuna in right. Finally get Profar off a shortstop, because we will have Casey Schmidt there. And the lineup becomes Acuna, Albies, Riley, Olsen, Harris, Profar, Harris, Castro, Murphy, Schmidt. And then the pitching, it's Strider, Schwelly, Lopez, Montgomery, and Holmes, and then Elder, Vines, Smith-Shawver, the long. Let's throw Uvich as a setup man. Joe Jimenez could be there too. Get Iniel de los Santos out for Michael Kopech. Kopech will be like a long reliever. Smith-Shawver is going to come out for Jose Hernandez. That's how it's going to work. Oh, no. Ooh, Junis. No, Junis is going to just go down. All right. We're going to go to the end of spring. Castro is out for a little while. Okay. That means we'll just put Butler back. Do that. No. Not yet. We want to go to the last day. Oh, I didn't mean to enter this. No! It's going to waste so much time. Money. Minter being back on the team is cool, though. Alright, simulate next. Okay. Pirates win. Good for them. Exit. And we will simulate to here. Elder is out for 1 to 2. Alright. For starters, Strider was good, Schwelly was bad, Lopez was bad, Montgomery was bad, Holmes was good, Elder, Vines was bad, Junis is going to go down. Smith-Shawver is going to go down. He's still young, only 24. This would be, yeah, he's 1, 2, 3. This would be his 5th year as a major league level player. Drew Hackenberg's still down. That's fine. Oh, yeah, we need to look at this. Cam Kennedy should 100% be in AAA. Alshud Meyer. They changed some of these guys to starters, like Lucas Braun. Start. And Ian Mejia. Starter as well. Anyways, so then you have Bubich, Jimenez, Minter, Lee, Stanek, Hernandez, Kopech were all good. De Los Santos is going to go down. Paredes is going to go down. Williams, Murphy, Trevino. Baldwin was bad. That settles it. He can go down. LeBlanc was bad. He's going to triple. Nacho. Tyrese Turner was bad. Eloy was good. Eli was bad. Okay, so let's count the position players. Murphy's out for 1 to 2 months, and why is he not on the IL? Can't move him down. That's kind of bad. Oh, I guess Trevino's our only catcher. Great. All these Schmidt. So what is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14. So we need to send down 1 more. I think it's going to be Schmidt. Schmidt's going down. And pitchers 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Somebody's got to go down. Hate to say it, but it's going to be Darius Vines again. He's bad. these guys stay up. Just look at free agents one more time. There's some good players here. What? Osvaldo Bido. Drew Thorpe? What? He's asking for a lot of money, but that's crazy that he's here. Dennis Santana's a solid player. Taylor Rogers can bring back. Aaron Bummer was with us year one. Tyler Rogers. Gregory Soto's still here. Tony Gonsolin's good. Gonsolin on a 1 year, $4.5 million deal. Okay, I'm not willing to do multiple years. Okay, so we do get Dennis Santana. I think it means we're going to put Jose Hernandez. Never mind, he's good. Kopech? I don't know who's going to go down. Dylan Lee probably, actually. No, he was good. What? What are we going to do? I don't know. I don't know why I just did that. Anyways. Blake Trinan. Over. This might be diabolical, but I kind of want to bring in Anthony Rendon. Just on like a minor league deal. Ooh, no, maybe DeYoung. Dubon is here. He's okay. George Springer I have a soft spot for. What does George Springer want? 2.5 mil, we'll take him. Dubon wants way too much. What does DeYoung want? Lots of money. Rendon, 2.8. Come on in. We just brought in two very old players. Sent down Dylan Lee. I'm going to move him back up. I'm going to place Jose Hernandez on outright waivers. Go to our roster, maybe switch around some positions. We have Olsen at first, Albies at second, Riley at third, Montgomery at short. Profar, no, we want Butler left. Butler is our left fielder again. Kalanick and Profar as well. Harris and Acuna. Boom. The lineup is what happened. It's going to be Acuna, Harris. It's going to be Acuna, then Butler, then Riley, then Olsen. Then it's going to be Harris, then Profar, then Albies, then Montgomery, then Trevino. Then against lefties, it's going to be Harris, it's going to be Acuna. Then it's going to be Albies. Then it's going to be Riley. Then it's going to be Olsen. Then it'll be Harris, Profar, Butler, Castro, and Trevino. On the bench, we have Kalanick, Kiner, Falefa, Murphy, and Castro. Pitching, Strider, Schwelly, Lopez, Montgomery, and Holmes. It's going to be Williams as the closer. Bubich and Jimenez are setups. Kopech's the long guy, with Dylan Lee in the middle, with Stanek, Santana, and Mentor. That's a good team. We're going to play this game. We're up against Tarik Skubal in his first game as a Seattle Mariner after making the bag. Probably, I believe that's... Actually, yeah, that's the biggest contract in Major League history for a pitcher. Strider's our day one. We are up against a lefty. So we've got Rodolfo Castro in there. Yeah, and we're up against a decent lineup. Cal Raleigh, Luke Raley, Randy Rosarena, Rodriguez. Good names here for the Mariners. As the opening day festivities begin, greatest day of the year, baseball's back. Looks like J.P. Crawford found himself back in Seattle. Either way, Skubal to Acuna, two of the most talented players in baseball, up against each other. And he hits this one, it's going to get through. Ronald Acuna is aboard here against Seattle. Here comes Ozzie Albies.
Runner! Ball two.
The ball gets away from Raleigh, and Acuna is easily stealing second. Albies hits this one, put a charge into it. And will be caught in right field. Acuna's out at third base as well. They double him up. Wow, here comes Riley. Nobody on base. Certainly a shame because we know Riley's super clutch and he's got great power against lefties. This one gets through. Would have scored Acuna from second probably. Now Riley's aboard for Matt Olson.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Olson hit 54 home runs a couple years ago.
Yep, that ball went
Hasn't
out.
been able to replicate that same power, but he's been elite the past 2 years. Obviously missed the playoffs in year one due to injury. Last year was right back to playing all 162, something he's done, I think, like, if you count the 2020 season when he played in all 60, he's done it 5 times. Good take from Olson there, count runs full. On deck is Michael Harris, who would face Skubal if Olson were to reach base, which he will. Runners on first and second now for Michael Harris. The first walk allowed in his Mariner career for Skubal. Harris now digs in. Hits this one high and deep to center field. Rodriguez to the track, and he makes the catch right in front of the wall. Well hit by Harris, just not enough. We'll see what Strider can do. Looks like Rodriguez with the leadoff hit.
Ball four, take the ready. 3!
We get out of it. So here comes Jurickson Profar, the number 6 hitter. Profar was great last year. We know about his heroics in the playoffs year one. And then year two, his batting average over 300. Finally, we get to move him off of shortstop, which is what he was primarily playing the past few seasons. Butler hits this one high and deep to left field. It's going to be caught. So a quick 2 outs for Skubal after a struggling first inning here in the second. Here comes the new Brave, Rodolfo Castro. Came over in a deal with the Brewers. Swings it. Circle swings it. Pretty bad.
2 strikes.
Castro, he will only play against left-handed pitching. He's dreadful against righties. And that one's perfect into center field, but it's caught by Julio Rodriguez because of course it is. Back-to-back innings where Rodriguez robs a great play from one of our hitters. And it's right back to Spencer Strider. He gives up a run, and it's still going. Here comes another new Brave, Jose Trevino, signed to be the backup catcher. But all of a sudden, Sean Murphy went down with an injury. Trevino belts this one into left field. It's going to be caught, though. He was carrying for quite a while. You know he's got good power against the lefty side. And here comes Acuna. Got things all started with a base hit. His first at-bat of the game. He hits this one high and deep to right center, but it's going to be warning track power yet again. It's caught at the track. We'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Albies is 0 for 1. He points this one out in the same spot, just way shallower. And it will be caught, so a quick 1-2-3 inning for Skubal. He's really settled in since that first. Meanwhile, Strider's having a rough go of things. Middle of the lineup, 2 up. Strider bounces back. Here comes Riley, who had a base hit his last time up. Up against Skubal. Good take by Riley. It's now 2-1. You see the shift heavily over to that left side of the field for Seattle. Riley hits this sinker foul the other way. What's up? Hollywood, how's it going? Good take by Riley. Now there's 3 balls. Full count. Skubal delivers, but Riley absolutely demolishes this one. Near the batter's eye in center field, it's 4:34, and Austin Riley ties the game here on opening day, here in the year 2027. Absolutely crushed this sinker in and away. Demolishes it. Here comes Olsen. He fouls away the circle change. Olsen. Swing, and that's down he goes. In his 6th year with the Braves, Olsen goes down and strikes. Here comes Michael Harris. Speaking of 6th year, Harris digs in, has not been able to live up to that first year of hype since. He did hit 30 home runs in limited time a year ago, which was a huge, huge breakthrough for him. But his batting average dipped about 50 spots. It seems that he just can't put it all together for one full season. We'll see if this is the year. Skubal kicks and fires, hits this one into shallow left field. It will be put away. And that's 2 down now in the inning for Jurickson Profar. Profar up at the plate. Hit over 300 last year. Hits this one and will go into right field for a base hit. It's bobbled by the right fielder as well. Profar stays at first base. And it's a little bit of a 2-out rally for Lawrence Butler. Good take by Butler. That one was on the edge of the zone. 3-1 is now the count from Skubal. Butler hits this one into left field, right to about the same part of the field he hit it his last time up, and it will be caught yet again. So now we go to the bottom of the 4th. Strider still working with 50 pitches. The face Randy Rosarena.
That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base.
Some walk issues here. He's able to sit down Julio Rodriguez.
Leading off for the Braves, the shortstop, Rodolfo
Very close comparison with the pitchers. It'll bring up Rodolfo Castro, who had a perfect his last time up, but it was an out. Julio Rodriguez out in center field was able to get it. This one's a much more deserved out by Castro as he lightly chops it over to Alec Bohm at third. They'll bring up Jose Trevino, the catcher. Trevino takes a strike. Signed this offseason to the backup for the terrible Sean Murphy, who, not too surprised, not too angry, but he's injured out for the next 2 months. Trevino will be the lone catcher on the squad for now. Brings up Acuna, who led off this game with a hit. Fouls away the circle change, and the count runs 1-2. Good take there by Acuna, same pitch. He's now 4 years removed from his MVP campaign. And now the count runs full. Good take. Ozzie Albies awaits on deck. The second baseman, who hits much higher in the lineup against lefties. That's ball 4. Skubal walks his second batter of the game. And it'll bring up Ozzie Albies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts. That one is hit. It's going to be a base hit. Acuna tries to go first to third. He'll be safe. And now runners at the corners, ducks in a pond for Austin Riley, who just 2 innings ago hit one to straightaway center for a home run. Riley Always swinging for the fences against lefties. Here he fouls away the sinker. The same pitch he hit 434 feet the other way his last time up. He'll ambush outside. Riley fouls it away. The sinker below the zone. Able to stay alive. You know, he's not very clutch. That 57 clutch rating could be better. Good take there by Riley. It's now 2-2. If Riley were to reach base, then Matt Olson would come to the plate with the bases loaded. Riley again! It's a 2-home run day for Austin Riley. After he struck out 4 times on opening day a year ago, Riley goes deep twice and reaches base for the 3rd time here this opening day. Off of Tariq Skubal, who just made $360 million with Seattle. Riley takes him deep for the 2nd time today. Seattle's going to the bullpen. It was a terrible outing for Skubal. 4 2/3, 4 runs given up. Gregory Santos is the new pitcher. Matt Olson will dig in to hit against the righty. Fouls it away. So now with the change of pitchers, you got to think we got to make some adjustments. Rodolfo Castro likely does not come back up to bat against a right-handed pitcher. Interesting, they would bring up a righty to face Olson and Harris, our best left-handed pitchers.
I got 3 and 2.
Or left-handed batters, that is. But you look at the stats, and Harris is a much better hitter against his own side of the plate. Olson is pretty balanced, so it was the right decision. That's ball 4. This 2-out rally continues as another batter reaches base. And Michael Harris comes to the plate. Still with 2 outs, still in the top of the 5th. Harris hits this one down the line. It's just foul. It's well below the zone. Probably should have just left the bat above his shoulder. That one's going to be a ball. Harris lets this one go. More bullpen action. The newly signed Brusdar Graterol, as well as Cole Snyder up in the pen. Graterol had a terrible year a year ago. I was heavily considering signing him, but then I saw his stats from last season. I did not want any part of that. Harris fouls off the slider. It fooled him. He got a little greedy there. Has been this whole at-bat. Obviously wants to continue this 2-out rally. Here he takes the slider as well. Count runs full. The inning continues. Seattle just desperately trying to get out of what has been a nightmare from them since the 2-out mark. And there's the sinker that catches the zone. Sits Harris down and ends the inning. Strider with 76 pitches here in the bottom of the 5th. We will begin to warm A.J. Minter and Dennis Santana.
3.
Down they go. Here's Jerickson Profile, who will dig in. Profile 1 for 2. It's this one weakly over to second. It's picked up by Ryan Bliss, who gets the out. So that'll bring up Lawrence Butler. Butler hit 32 home runs, was named to his first All-Star team a year ago.
Butler.
There he takes a strike. It's 1-2. Butler, one of the few players who benefits from this pitching change, as he is a much better hitter against righties. Chops that one foul. Between the wrong ambush and the early timing, I'm surprised he was able to hit that. 1-2 now to Butler. And he swings at that one. Strike 3. Gregory Santos has done a decent job of rebounding here for Seattle. 2 strikeouts. Rodolfo Castro would be up. We're going to pinch hit for him. It's going to be Colson Montgomery who enters the game. The big red line get last season. Almost immediately got injured, so this is really his first true year with us as our main shortstop. We're changing that number from 83. That's for sure. Good take from Montgomery. It's 2-2. Again, he was acquired from Chicago.
Count full.
Wow. Okay. Santos wanted that call. Montgomery is a little surprised as well that he's still in the batter's box. And Santos walks in. So because of a bad call,
Now batting.
this inning
the
is
catcher,
still alive. Jose Trevino comes to the
Trevino.
plate. Trevino, perfect. It is gone. That one got out in a hurry. Jose Trevino, who's going to have to step up in the absence of Sean Murphy. Not really, because Sean Murphy stinks. But Trevino absolutely demolishes this one. It's a piss missile to left center. And in his first game as a Brave, Trevino has a home run, turns over the lineup card, and Atlanta leads 6-1. Good take by Acuna. He's 1 for 2. He's reached base on a walk as well. He's stolen a base. Acuna now over to third. Bohm picks it up and throws back to first to end the inning. But again, damage done. It's the bottom of the order. A faulty call leads to 2 more runs. Strider's day is done. It'll be A.J. Minter who comes in. With the 2 lefties due up behind Arozarena. So Minter makes his return to the Braves. They get a double play. So the new pitcher is Colin Snyder. Lee, on the other hand, will keep Dennis Santana up for next game. Up 6-1. Here's Ozzie Albies, who's 1 for 3. Got a base hit his last time up. Albies hits this one high into left field. Arozarena trots over and makes the catch. It'll bring up Austin Riley. Full count for Riley, who his last 2 times up have absolutely demolished baseballs off of Tariq Skubal, the best pitcher in baseball. Now he's facing a low-leverage reliever out of this Mariner bullpen. Can Riley do the unthinkable and go from opening day dread a year ago to opening day greatness? He cannot. He'll ground out. Obviously, he's still got greatness. But last year, I can't stress to you enough, he was so bad on opening day. Struck out 4 times. Here's Olsen, who's 0 for 1. He's also walked twice. 2 outs. That's where we've thrived today. And Matt Olson continues the 2-out success for Atlanta. His first hit of the year, 427. That would have gone into the shop house back home. And he bombs this one. It's now 7-1. Michael Harris digs in. He's 0 for 3, looking for his first hit of the year. Always seems to start the year off stone cold. And this time he hits it, and it will go as well. Back-to-back jacks. Oppo for Michael Harris, who hits it 107 off the bat. And Atlanta leads 8-1. The slow motion Harris reaches outside the zone and sends that one over the left field fence. Brusdar Gratterall will come in. That was all the ambush hitting that helped him there. For his first hit of the season, Erickson Profar now digs in. He's 1 for 3. The designated hitter. Profar, cheap hit. It would get through, but the shift puts him away. Jose Caballero gobbles it up. And yeah, Minter's day is going to be done. Dennis Santana joins the game here in the 7th. We will warm Ryan Stanek for the 8th.
That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
Base is loaded, and Santana able to get out of it. Here comes Lawrence Butler. Butler's 0 for 3. He's hoping for his first hit of the year, fresh off a new contract. It's this one. It's stopped by Bliss, and he makes a great play. Butler's retired. He's 0 for 4. He hit it hard, 101, but he does go down. Here's Montgomery, who drew a walk in his first at-bat of the game, just an inning ago. Montgomery now hits this one. It's got some carry, but it will be put away. He's out for the first time this year as he entered this game late. Here comes Jose Trevino. He's got a home run. He only had 3 last year, but he's got one today, the new catcher for Atlanta. Let's see if he can turn over the lineup card with 2 outs.
That's a ball.
Takes that one for a ball. It's now 2-1. 40,000, almost just 2 away from 41,000 in attendance here on opening day. And Trevino lightly chucks it over to short. Crawford puts him away. We'll go to the middle of the 8th. Atlanta still with a commanding 8-1 lead. Dennis Santana will let him have one more batter. And he does give up a single. So Lazaro Montes comes in to hit. Ryan Stanek comes in to pitch.
Now pitching for
Stanek, who missed all of 2025, came back big last year in 2026, got paid. Now he gets out of the inning. We go to the top of the 9th. Acuna's up against Gratterall. 3-1 is the count. And that's ball 4. Ronald's going to draw a walk. I believe that's his second of the day. Here comes Ozzie Albies. 2-2 count.
3-2.
It's a good take. Acuna in with his second stolen base of the day. He reaches second safely. And it'll bring up Albies with a 3-2 count. Acuna on second. And Albies will walk. So a pair of walks to start the game brings up Austin Riley. 2 home runs, a single, a ground out. Can he do it again? We're going to ambush inside. That's a strike. The sinker puts down Riley. Now brings up Matt Olson, who hit one 425 to right field just a few innings ago.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And Acuna is safe again. He swiped 3 today. Albies with a steal over at second. The double steal erases the double play and now puts 2 players in scoring position. Olson chucks it over to short. Crawford gets the out. Acuna will score. And it's now 9-1 is your score. Here comes Harris, who had a home run earlier. We'll pinch hit. Jared Kelenic, who will grab the bat and come back.
number 24, Jared.
Kelenic gets to play, up by 8 runs. Fouls away the sinker. Had a really good season 2 years ago. Last year was underused, didn't play as well, had some injury issues. Hoping to rebound and be one of our top players again this season, maybe become an everyday guy if somebody gets injured, because he's kind of he would be needed to step up in a big way if, say, Acuna or Butler or Harris were to go down with an injury. Count runs full to Kelenic, who chops it over to second. He will go down quickly. And we'll go to the bottom of the 9th, where Stanek is still the pitcher. We will warm Michael Kopech. And so a punt. Ground out.
Now batting.
28 pitches for Stanek. We'll go to Kopech. The final out. Very weird usage of Kopech, because he usually is on a long reliever. He does end the game. We win 9-2 on opening day. A very easy victory for your Braves. We'll be back with more later. I hope you guys enjoyed this slightly quick episode. We covered the whole offseason. Covered opening day. Hit some home runs. Riley, Olson, Trevino, Harris, and Riley again. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play some MLB The Show. I'll be back with some more later.